It's week 2 of the National Football League, and this one features Eric Kendricks. He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. It's the Cowboys and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They put Wilson in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage, that's the consistency. That's the ability to impact the game both as a runner and as a receiver that really makes him stand out from a lot of the other running backs in the league.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. First down throw for Carr. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Carr working out of the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Carr. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran, he's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at.
Here's 2nd and 2. Mingo, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Rush. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. 3rd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. 1st and 10. Now Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New Orleans.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr now to throw on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, New Orleans.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On first and 10, Carr.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Second down, Carr. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Back is Carr. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On the give, this is Kamara. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Kamara going to try to pull his way in, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Carr now. That is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Now, rush. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
4-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Rush. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Rush. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. The Saints will punt this one away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. Throwing is Rush. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
To throw is Rush. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
Rush to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
52-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On first down, Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Micah Parsons on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. Down the sideline, inside the 25. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Carr working out of the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side.
And he will dive into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Cowboys 10.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rush. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
In the red zone now, he'll drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First down throw for Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back is Carr. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away, don't take the sack, live for another day. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams leave in the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike.
Pretty interesting first half.
Olsen.
We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. For a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now, rush. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Rush. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We've watched CeeDee Lamb become undeniably one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike. I mean, just last season alone, led the league in receptions with 135, while totaling over 1,700 yards for the year. I mean, when the Cowboys need a big play, they're looking for number 88.
Now Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Carr now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Second down, Carr. This is intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense, give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Now, second down throw from Carr. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
17 yards that time for number 17.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball, you got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Carr to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Pettis now to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll go play action with Carr. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Saints first down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On 1st and 10, Carr. That's into the hands of the fullback.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
First down, New Orleans.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Rush from out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Rush to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
It's caught Mingo with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Rush. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Cowboys first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back is Carr. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Saints.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, Carr. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
At the 19-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A give running right with Kamara. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. To the outside and complete to Valdez-Scantling. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Rush. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. 2nd and 6 coming up. To throw is Rush. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. Now, a big 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now, Rush. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. 1st and 10. Here's Rush. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.